All right, good morning, everybody. I'm back out again on another adventure. I'm actually way up in northern New York. I'm on the west side of the Adirondack Mountains. I spent yesterday collecting pyretized trilobites with soft appendages at the famous Beecher's trilobite bed at one of the only locations on the planet that has them. And I actually didn't do any filming there. It just, I don't know, didn't seem right, didn't want to do that there. But now I'm out in a different place. I'm in some Ordovician deposits looking for pyretized cephalopods, and so far I've found a couple. It's been a blast. So here, we'll go here and check it out. So let's see if we can find something. All these fractures in here, and oh man, oh wow, there we go. That's exactly what we're looking for right there. Pyretized cephalopods. That is so cool. Now let's see if we can get it out. It's time to try and get this one out. Wish me luck. I got a fracture running through here. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but that's probably gonna mess me up a bit. But I'm trying to come in here and see if I can pop this block off and keep this whole thing intact. It's gonna be heavy. So I got it, it came out in pieces, but I got all the pieces. I can put them back together. But look at this discovery too while I did that. Right there, that's the cross section of another one that was buried in there that I had no idea was there. I found the other side of it right there. It's missing one septae, which I also found. I have that sitting right there. I'm gonna get these wrapped up and labeled so that I don't lose any of these pieces. Some cursory looking around and found this one right here. Look at that. These are gonna look so great when I get these cleaned up with this pyrite on this black shale. This is gonna look so cool. That's what we're looking for though, are these guys right here. They got that out there. I'll do some prep work. Hopefully more of that goes down in underneath that shale. All right, I got everything wrapped up over there. I'd seen another piece. I'm probably gonna come back because there's clearly a lot of these that aren't visible. Work some of the shale section, but I want to find some of the easy ones that are visible first. So I was wandering through here and I had seen another small piece. Let's see if I can relocate that. This is what always happens to me when I'm scouting. There it is. Just about to say that I can't find the stuff, but it's just a little segment. It looks like a lot of it's gone there, but I'm still gonna take it anyways, just because why not? That's what I'm here for. Got it out. This piece of rust right here caught my eye, and I saw here's a poorly preserved one right here, and there's a pyretized one right there. So I mean, that's probably a fossil of some sort. I can't make it out what it is. I'll split it open to see what's there. I know you can get some pyretized trilobites in here. It might be that, might be just a piece of another cephalopod there, but we'll find out. So I'm finding that anywhere you find this orange staining, at least on the dry part, it's because there's a pyretized cephalopod or something else right there, which makes sense there. You know, these are big pieces of pyrite, and you know, they're gonna weather easily. So that's what all this orange is. This is just oxidation of this pyrite or marcasite, whichever it is, just a polymorph of pyrite coming down there. So I think one of the techniques I'm gonna develop, at least on this drier material here, is looking for that rust staining and use that as a key to the fact that there might be a fossil there. I was working on that other one. I saw that little end sticking out at me, popped it out. The larger portion's been washed away by the creek, but I did get the rest of it going in there, so I'll have to glue that back together and get it prepped, but that's a nice find. Here's what's left of that little piece I got out earlier that we were just looking at. So this is a division of the Utica Shale. So this is Ordovician aged rocks here that we're looking at. And it's kind of neat. Most of these cephalopods are three-dimensional. I think there's one right there I'm gonna want to go after. I think I just found another one in the creek right there. Yep, there's another one right there, so I have to go after them. But yeah, so this is really exciting to find these things three-dimensional. All right, I'm gonna try a different technique on this one. I have that long flat blade chisel, which works good, like if you have a underhang, like where's my, like that there, and you can get underneath it. But since I don't here, I'm wondering if this will be better if I can work down deeper out and around to get a little bit better depth, and then see if I can use that wide blade chisel to pop it out there. So that's what I'm going to try here. Hopefully it works. I know it's hard to see, but I've worked my way out and around it with the chisel. It's cracked all the way out and around, so I'm going to see if I can just pop it out by hand. All right, it looks like this side of it's loose, but this side's still in there, so I have to do a little bit more work. All right, I think we got her on the run now. Oh yeah, there we go. Not bad. I might keep that other side just so I can glue it back on there, so it'll be a little bit more in the center of the piece. There's another one I just walked into. Looks like there was a piece of one there. This one's missing a little bit of it, but that's all right. We'll still take it. And while filming that, I was sitting on another one. So this is pretty awesome. They seem to be somewhat abundant here, which is pretty cool. It looks like there's an old one that was eroded out there as well. So I'm gonna get busy collecting these couple and get them wrapped up. We really gotta crawl around on here because I found this one just hiding right here. I'll have to see if I can get it out. I think this is the top side of it, so hopefully it extends down in there a little ways. Look at this, while uncovering this one here, I'm working my way out, I found that one there and that one there. So it's either one that's all disarticulated, or there's a number of them in here. So I flipped that over. My guess is that this is all the same orthocone that got disarticulated, you know, 480 million years ago or whatever, and got preserved this way. I'm going to take a photo of that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not, but I'm going to try and piece it back together like this, and I think that would make a pretty neat display. So my bag's down there, and I was working right here. I've made multiple trips back and forth, and then I just discovered this guy right here. So I probably walked over this fossil, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 times now. So I'm glad this one, I finally found it. So I'll come back here now and grab it. I'm glad I was paying attention, because that's complete. That's probably one of the nicest ones I've found so far. That is super exciting. Well, I flipped this up and you can see I found a negative there and a head there, a cephalon, and I don't think I'm going to get this out. But yeah, you can see there's the body of a triarthris right there, and there's its head, or a head, right over there. This is my first trilobite here. I'm walking along on this gravel bar. You can see all this black shell float here, and it's exciting. Here's one right here, and it looks like the very tippy tip's gone, but it's under there, so that's nice. And it looks like there's two here, one there and one there. I don't know, I don't think they're pyritized though. They seem pretty flat. There's another crushed one that's not pyritized, and there might even be another one right there. So this is exciting though, because it says two things. Like, one, you might be able to just wander around in this float and find some nice pieces. But the other nice thing it says is that these beds continue upstream. So getting up, you know, into here, where there might still be prospective rocks that have these fossils in them. So that's pretty darn exciting. So I think that's what I'm gonna comb this for a while, see if I can find anything in the float that's worth taking back. And then I might start working my way up this bank of exposures up to like where that little waterfalls is. It's hard to tell, it might go glacial up beyond that, but we'll do a little bit of exploring and see. Check this out, I'm really interested. I'm gonna bring this back. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but look, there's a partially pyritized one there. There's another one there. There's another there. There's something right there. I can't tell what it is yet. There's part of one right there. So I don't know if they're gonna turn out good. They might look nice if I can get them polished up, but I'm gonna bring them back and see what I can get that block to look like. Look at that big old chunk right there. It's almost as big around as my finger. Look at this. Big strophominid brack. Well, you can see where one was. Can't tell if it was 3D or not. But I walked through that gravel bar and came up into this. So I'm gonna wander around here, see what I can find. Then I'll head back down that way, work that, and then maybe see what's under the other side of the bridge. There's this calcite bed here, and I think that that might mark the top of this unit. There's some black shales up above it. I haven't seen much in the way of pyritized cephalopods here, so I think I'm gonna go work my way back down that way and see what I can find. Yeah, but this is pretty cool. You can see this stuff is more of a chippy kind of dark gray, more siliciclastic. It's not as hard and blocky as the black shale that's down there. So I think we're out of the beds that I'm interested in here. So let's wander down this way and see what we can find. I always love trying to like walk and record at the same time and see if I can just record myself completely falling. Think we're getting back into the good stuff. Still kind of chippy. I haven't seen a cephalopod in like 5 minutes. How will I survive? Real question is, how many are you going to see me walk past when you watch this video? And if you are watching this video, thank you so much. They're really fun to make, but they are a lot of work. I'm getting a lot of comments from people that seem really happy with the product, and I really appreciate that. I really enjoy doing this. It's more fun than I ever thought it would be. It's also kind of nice for me to like sort of preserve the memory of, you know, where I was and what I was doing, so it works out pretty well that way. There's the negative of a Triarthris, little piece of thorax. I believe this is Triarthris boothi, and there's a positive one, pretty messed up. Bad day in the Ordovician for that guy. I popped this piece off just to see what was there and found this little cluster of 3. Beautiful fresh split on one right there. I think I'll try and glue that back together and then prep down to it. And then there's a bonus. The whole reason I got this in the first place is because there's one on that side too. All right, well, it is getting hot out and I got some final pieces I got to wrap up here, and then I think I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I am headed off to a place where, if I'm lucky, I could come across some absolute giant cephalopods. So that's the plan. Next, wrap it up, get some food, and then go find more giant cephalopods. All right, I'm at the second spot here. Just gotta follow this trail for about half a mile or so and then get down to the river and see what I can find down there. It's a pretty nice trail. here we go. This is gorgeous. These are rather gorgeous. There's one there. There's some curve there. And then I think I see more pieces. That one looks fractured. But then here's more. There's another broken one. Okay, this is exciting. They're everywhere. There's a piece of one there. There's another one there. I've just seen another one too. Oh yeah. Right there's another one. They're in this beautiful orange brown calcite. Hopefully I can get them like polished up and looking good. Check out these veins. They're huge. You're going all the way up into there. There's two different species here, and I don't know what this one is, but man, is it cool with all these spiky bits on it. It's the same thing that I'd love to get that, but I'm just gonna break it with a hammer. I would need a saw to get in there on that. These are so cool. They're everywhere. There's one there. There's another one there. Let's see if I can get this one out. There's another one there. A lot of them look like they're just sitting there, but they're still welded onto the bottom, onto the limestone there, but they're much less subject to erosion, chemical weathering than the limestone is, so they stand out. Well, everybody, I think that's going to do it for me. I hope you enjoyed this tour of northern New York and some of the cephalopods there, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.